I fundamentally deny, and I think you're basically lying if you're saying what Caitlin Clark did and Angel Reese did are the same thing. They're not. I like trash talking. If you hit a big shot in the moment, or you're talking in the moment, back and forth, and you do this or whatever, you talk, I don't care. That is not what Angel Reese did. Angel Reese, they were up 15 points. We have a side-by-side. She followed her after the game was over, doing this to her, doing this. Find me one example in any sport of anybody after somebody wins a championship, confetti coming down, not in a close game, and find me a player stalking the best player on the other team. It does not exist. It does not happen. If a man did that, he would be called classless, and nobody would be saying anything.
I'm happy. I mean, all year I was critiqued about who I was. Nobody. The narrative. I don't fit the narrative. I don't fit in the box that y'all want me to be in. I'm too hood. I'm too ghetto. Y'all told me that all year, but when other people do it, y'all don't say nothing. So this was for the girls that look like me, that's going to speak up on what they believe in. It's unapologetically you. And that's what I did it for tonight. This was for it was bigger than me tonight. It was bigger than me. Twitter is going to go in a rage every time. And I mean, I'm happy. I feel like I've helped grow women's basketball this year. I'm super happy and excited. So I'm looking forward to celebrating in the next season.
What's good, everybody? It's the original orator of real, Dundada of truth, magnificent boss player, but ain't no games being played. Thanking God for what I got, but asking God what he need in return. You dig? Today I will be putting paint where it ain't, some light where it's dark. I got side for the Panthers in the grass. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let's get it. First and foremost, congrats to all the ladies that became champs against a powerhouse team. It was an amazing game, man. I enjoyed watching both teams. They did amazing, man. Second, I had to speak on this because this is very important, and it was dire that I make my points, right? So I learned a few lessons. I'm gonna jump right into it. I learned a few lessons, right? One is it's a sport, and people talk shit, right? So, the lesson is that it's just a sport, man. Like, we can't be taking this too far. It's a ladies' sport, competitive, not a race thing. We can't always make it a race thing. You know what I'm saying? Larry Bird was the ultimate king of talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan was a shit talker. This is part of the champion mindset. Having that champion mindset. Like, you can't fuck with me mindset. This is very normal. You know what I mean? Like, we all done it. You know what I'm saying? You're into sports. You play basketball with your siblings, or you played at the park, or you know what I'm saying, in high school, whatever. Like, I know you had that dog in you. You had to have a dog in you in order to win. So if you throw a rock at a glass house and you break that bitch, right? You can't be mad when the rabbit has the gun. You dig? Like, you can't be mad when other people reciprocate what you've put out. And again, there's not nothing wrong with it. It's just like, you feel me? Like, we got it this year. You never know what next year brings. You know what I'm saying? That may have put another fire under, you know what I'm saying, Caitlin Clark. You know, this is the mentality of a champion. You know, we have to understand that history was made in women's basketball. This is amazing. This is the price really went up. You know what I mean? And so we can appreciate this, man, and just take it for what it is. I like the fact that, you know, they got that dog in them and they got that competitiveness in them, because I have a daughter. You know what I'm saying? And this, I know, if for dads, this just, you know, really like motivated the dads across the nation to really put their daughter into basketball. I know it did for me. Back to the point. Jill Biden invited both teams to come to the White House. But the leader of the team, Angel, said, we're not coming because you faking it. You know what I mean? Why does the loser come, you feel me, when it's not supposed to be like that? If we would have lost, we wouldn't have came.
You know, we'll have LSU come. But you know what? I'm going to tell Joe, I think Iowa should come too, because they played such a good game. So, right? So winners and losers, that's sportsmanship. That's good sportsmanship.
So it was more so like, you know, you're not respecting it, you know, you're not keeping it real. And you know what? I respect her. I respect her for keeping it real. You know, but the university backfired and said, nah, we are coming. The entire team should stand behind her. But this is America. We cannot be shocked by the shit that is accepted, tolerated in America. For instance, why is there not like $1 million security around public schools right now? The lesson is it gets competitive. You know, motherfuckers compete. You know what I mean? And it's just part of the game. Ultimate kings of these certain niche games, certain niche sports. You know what I'm saying? Like soccer, basketball, baseball. You know what I'm saying? It's always shit talkers. It's always shit talk. Even in finances, even in politics. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's just part of life. You know what I'm saying? It just is extra boost of juice. You feel me? So yeah, man. I mean, you know, I can look at it like, you know, it was like, you know, LSU got them this year, and we'll just see what happens next year and go from there. It doesn't need to be a race thing. You know what I'm saying? I see that, you know, everybody has been getting that Gilly and Wallow because I guess, you know, they had a partnership with Barstool, and the president of Barstool, or the owner, you know, I forgot his name, bro, had said something and called the girl a piece of shit or something like that, classless piece of shit, and you know, it literally caught fire, went viral. You feel me? So I want to be able to speak on this because, you know, again, man, it's a game. It's a game. You know what I mean? But again, you can't throw rocks at a glass house and not expect motherfuckers to throw it back. Period. Point blank. So everybody needs to be on that equal mentality. Change the psychology. It's not a race thing. It's an equal thing. You know, we need to make shit equal. One motherfucker do something, the other motherfucker be able to do something, man. It don't matter if it's a man or a woman. Win is a win, a loss is a loss. If you win, I'm going to pop my shit. If I lose, you feel what I'm saying? I'm going to come back harder. There's no need to, you know what I'm saying, call people out their name. Again, it's cool when they do it. But when somebody else does it, it's a problem. So you know what we say? Fuck them. It's the original orator of real, dumb daughter of truth, magnificent boss player, but ain't no games being played. Thanking God for what I got, but asking God what he needs in return. You dig? Trying to get to 600 subscribers. Make sure y'all, you feel me, tap into the family. I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. One love.